Have you ever noticed something? Some people walk into a room and instantly grab everyone's attention. Their voice is normal. Their face is normal. They don't have any superpower. Yet there is something about them. A strange kind of confidence. And then you look at yourself. You watch motivational videos. You read self-help books. You repeat positive affirmations. You stand in front of the mirror trying to motivate yourself. But when it's time to actually speak, when it's time to talk to someone, when it's time to step onto a stage, when it's time to express your opinion, that same old fear comes back. And then you ask yourself, why does this always happen to me? I try so hard, but confidence never comes. If this question keeps coming back into your mind, then what I'm about to tell you today could completely change the way you think. Because you're looking for confidence in the wrong place. You think confidence is a feeling that comes first and then leads to action. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Confidence comes after action, not before it. The problem is that most people sit around waiting to feel confident. Then they'll speak. Then they'll start. Then they'll try. But confidence never arrives, because confidence is not a gift that falls from the sky. Confidence is a reward, and that reward comes only after you take action. Think about a small child learning to walk. Does that child start with confidence? No. The child falls, cries, gets back up, falls again. If that child thought the way most adults think, let me wait until I feel confident, then I'll walk, he would probably never learn to walk at all. But the child didn't wait for confidence. He took action. And little by little, confidence started chasing him. But most people do the opposite. They spend their lives chasing confidence. Your focus isn't on the task. Your focus is on protecting your image. And the moment you start protecting your image, confidence begins to disappear. Imagine you're standing on a stage. If your focus is on providing value to the audience, you'll feel relatively relaxed. But if your focus is on what people think about you, your heart starts racing. Your hands begin shaking. Your voice becomes unstable. The situation is exactly the same. Only the focus changed. That's why confidence is not the opposite of fear. The opposite of confidence is self-obsession. And that's the biggest mistake. The harder you try to catch confidence, the further it runs away. Because confidence is not born from thinking, it's born from doing. And here's something else you need to understand. Your real problem is not a lack of confidence. Your real problem is self-focus. Whenever you enter a situation, your attention is completely on yourself. What will people think about me? What if I say something wrong? What if they judge me? What if I embarrass myself? Notice something. When you stop thinking about yourself all the time, confidence starts growing naturally. And now let me tell you one of the biggest truths about confidence. Many of the people you think are confident are actually scared inside. The only difference is that they take action despite their fear. You treat fear as a signal to stop. They treat fear as a signal to move forward. You think confident people don't get scared. The truth? Everyone gets scared. The person giving a job interview gets scared. The person starting a business gets scared. The person speaking on stage gets scared. The person standing in front of a camera gets scared. Everyone feels fear. The difference is simple. Some people make fear their driver. Others make fear their jailer. Your mind is always trying to protect you. That's why whenever you attempt something new, your brain immediately shows you the risks. It says, don't do it. Stay safe. But the problem is that the habit of staying safe slowly shrinks your entire life. And one day, you realize something painful. You didn't avoid mistakes. You missed opportunities. Confidence doesn't mean being perfect. Confidence means knowing that even if things go wrong, you'll survive. Think about your own life. How many times have you treated a small embarrassment like the end of the world? Yet today, you barely even remember those moments. Why? Because you survived, and you'll survive again. But your mind exaggerates everything. It makes every small situation seem as if the whole world is watching you. Here's the truth. People are not thinking about you nearly as much as you think they are. Most people are too busy dealing with their own problems. They don't have enough time to constantly judge you. And the moment you truly understand this, a huge weight falls off your shoulders.